Blood debt. Listen closely because this is a story that happened just last week in a small town called Millbrook. And I swear to you, every word is true. There was a man named Jack Morrison. Good man, loving father, worked construction to support his family. But life has a way of crushing even the best of us, doesn't it? His 7-year-old daughter Emma, beautiful little girl with blonde curls and her father's blue eyes, she got sick. Brain tumor, the kind that kills children while their parents watch helplessly. The doctors said they could save her. $200,000. Surgery had to happen within 24 hours, or she'd be gone forever. Jack had nothing. His insurance wouldn't cover it. His friends couldn't help. His wife Sarah was already selling everything they owned, but it wasn't enough. Time was running out, and his baby girl was dying. That's when Jack remembered something his cellmate had told him years ago, back when he'd made some mistakes in his youth. "There's a small-town bank in Millbrook," the old con had whispered. "Millbrook First National. Strangest thing, they hold more money than makes sense. 15 million in deposits for a town of 800 people. Easy target for a desperate man." So on that stormy night, while Emma lay unconscious in her hospital bed, Jack kissed her photo and drove through the rain to Millbrook. The bank looked wrong from the moment he saw it. Ancient symbols carved deep into the stone facade, symbols that seemed to pulse with each lightning strike. But Jack pushed down his fear. Emma's life depended on this. He cut what he thought was the alarm system and slipped inside. His flashlight cut through the darkness, illuminating customer photos on the wall. But something was off about those photos. They showed the same woman, the same exact face, in pictures spanning decades. 1950s, 1970s, 1990s, all the way to 2023. The woman never aged, just changed her clothes. A child's music box melody echoed from somewhere deep in the bank. Jack followed the sound, his unease growing with each step. Family portraits lined the hallway, but every single family photo showed the same people, never aging, just changing through the decades like actors in a play that never ended. The melody led him to the vault. The massive door was already cracked open, as if waiting for him. Jack's hand shook as he pushed it wide. Inside, the vault stretched impossibly deep into darkness. But these weren't shelves of money. Instead, Jack found music boxes playing children's lullabies, hospital bracelets from different eras, family photos showing those same unchanging faces, and medical bills. Jack picked up one of the bills with trembling fingers. Emma Henderson, 1952, leukemia treatment, paid in blood. Another, Tommy Walsh, 1987, heart surgery, paid in blood. And then his world collapsed as he read the final one. Emma Morrison, 2023, brain tumor, payment pending. "Hello, Jack," came a voice from behind him. He spun around to find a woman standing in the doorway. She looked exactly like the woman from all the photographs, ageless, beautiful, with eyes that held centuries of secrets. "I'm Martha Blackwood," she said with a smile that was too wide. "And you're right on time." "Who are you?" Jack demanded. "How do you know about Emma?" "I've been helping desperate parents for over a century, Jack. Their children live for a price. Every generation, someone like you comes here thinking they're stealing money. But you can't steal what's already been paid for." Jack reached for his phone to call the police, but the screen was dead. Except Emma's hospital photo was still visible, but now she was smiling, and her eyes were completely black. "The ritual has already begun," Martha said. "Your daughter called to us herself, but don't worry, her surgery will be successful." The vault door slammed shut behind him. Jack pounded on it desperately as Martha snapped her fingers. The shelves slid away, revealing glass coffins lining the walls. Inside each coffin was a parent, perfectly preserved, eyes open, screaming silently for eternity. A fresh coffin sat empty. The nameplate read, "Jack Morrison." "What did you do to them?" Jack whispered in horror. Martha's appearance began to change. Her skin became translucent, revealing writhing maggots underneath. Her smile split her face from ear to ear. "They gave their lives for their children," she said. Each parent's life force keeps their child healthy for exactly 50 years. Then we need fresh blood. Jack realized the horrible truth. Emma would live, but only as long as he was trapped here, slowly dying to feed her life. There has to be another way, he pleaded. Martha held up a contract written in blood. Sign this, and Emma lives forever. Refuse, and she dies at midnight. Jack looked at his watch. 11:59:30 p.m. You have 30 seconds, Jack. 20, 15. Jack's hands shook as he thought of his little girl, alone and dying in that hospital bed. Will she remember me? He asked, tears streaming down his face. 10 seconds. Children forget, Jack. It's better that way. 5, 4, 3. Jack signed the contract. His signature burned into the parchment like a brand. Welcome to the family, Martha said. Jack's body began turning to stone, starting from his feet. He could feel himself hardening, becoming a living statue, but his mind remained trapped inside, aware, conscious, screaming silently. Emma, he whispered as his lips turned to stone. Daddy loves you. She'll never know you existed, Martha replied coldly. At that exact moment, in the hospital room miles away, Emma's eyes fluttered open, blue again, normal again. The machines showed all her vitals were perfect. She was completely healed, the tumor gone as if it had never existed. Where's Daddy? She asked her mother, staring at the empty chair where Jack should have been sitting. The doctors say you're going to be fine, baby, Sarah said through tears of relief. Everything's going to be fine. But Emma kept staring at that empty chair, a single tear rolling down her cheek, as if some part of her remembered what she had lost. The next morning, Martha placed a new sign in the bank window, hiring, desperate parents preferred. And in the vault below, Jack's stone face remained frozen in an eternal scream. His consciousness trapped forever, feeding his daughter's life with his own slow, agonizing death. They say if you drive through Millbrook on a stormy night, you can still hear children's music boxes playing from inside that bank. And sometimes, just sometimes, you can hear the muffled screams of loving parents who gave everything for their children. The truly terrifying part? Emma Morrison is still alive today. She's 14 now, happy and healthy with no memory of her father. And in exactly 36 years, when she has a child of her own who gets sick, Martha will be waiting. Because love, you see, is the most powerful currency of all, and some debts can only be paid in blood.